Hey everybody, Ben and Beta here, and today I'm going to tell you a little bit about a product that I find very helpful for my action cameras. And while I was doing research, I didn't see anybody in the reviews mention this one pretty critical feature that I think it makes this even better. So let's get into the snap mount. All right, so you can get the snap mount on Amazon for about $70. You can find it in a couple other places as well. And basically the whole premise is you mount your camera to some magnets and you're able to then use that with different accessories because you use these magnetic mounts on other accessories. So when you purchase this, you're going to get the snap mount itself, which mounts with the standard GoPro mounts. I have an Action 4 on here, but I also use it with my GoPro Hero 11. So the reason I'm able to use this with both the GoPro and the DJI Action 4 is that I replaced the feet on my GoPro Hero 11. I'll link the product in the description. This allows me to use both GoPro mounts and DJI mounts, which is pretty helpful. But that's why I can switch between both of them. This works with any action camera. It just has a standard GoPro mount on it. But again, I'm using that adapter and the Action 4 accessories. So what's awesome is once you do have your camera mounted, you do have some degree of up and down movement and adjustability in this no matter how you mount it. So as you'll see in some of the other video, you can mount, this is completely magnetic and it'll mount to pretty much anything that is magnetic as well. A car, a garage, an electrical box, a refrigerator, and then you have some degree of adjustability up and down. It doesn't adjust left or right, but it's pretty helpful. Also, as part of this package, you're going to get a lanyard, and that allows you to mount your action camera to your chest underneath your shirt. That works pretty well. I don't use this very often. I kind of actually wish they would have given me another one of the mounts that mounts to accessories because that would have been more handy for me, but that's fine. I might find some uses for it at some point. Then you get the standard magnetic mount, this is the one I use the most often. It's very simple, it's pretty strong, and this is the one I use in the vehicle the most often. And then you also get a little stronger one, so if you're going to mount it on the outside of a car or you really want it to make sure that it's not going to come off. And this is a twist and lock, and this is in here really well now. So those are the accessories you get with this kit, and I think they all work really well. It's very simple to change between them, and it's kind of a nice feature to have with an action camera. So there's one thing that I didn't see in any of the video reviews that I looked at or I couldn't find online, and it's this. Normally, when I mount my action camera to my car, I have to do it upside down. So normally if I didn't have this mount, I would have to mount it upside down, kind of like that. Even if I snapped it in, I'd have to mount it in upside down. That causes problems because with horizon lock, you could try to first orient it to the horizon that you want and then start recording. That's a pain in the butt. Or you have to flip your video in post-production. And I've made a couple of mistakes doing that where I accidentally rotated the wrong video and I was actually upside down at one point talking in one of my videos. That was a mistake and I missed it before I put it out, so then it makes me look like a fool, which maybe I am, but who knows. So you can mount it however you want, which is awesome. I can mount it, in this case, this would be right side up for me, or I can mount it upside down if that's what I need to do as well. That's super helpful and it just saves me a ton of time at the end for post work on my videos. So this one feature alone makes this more than worth it for me. Again, I didn't see very many people talking about the fact that you can mount it either right side up or upside down on these mounts, and that's awesome. So I really like the design of this product. While this may not be for everybody, you don't need it, certainly. It is very helpful, and I think it's definitely worth the price if you have action cameras. And especially if you're able to change out the feed in your GoPro and you have more than one, or if you have a GoPro, only a GoPro, then it's even better because doing these screw locks constantly is a pain in the butt. So I definitely would recommend it if you only have GoPros. I'm going to put a link in the description for all these products that I'm talking about today. If you do use the link in my description to purchase one of these products, it helps out my channel and I appreciate that very much. But I definitely appreciate you watching this video. Thank you so much. Remember to live your life in beta, and we'll see you next time.